Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. We're doing a long-awaited redemption review, I guess. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my boom, one of my Static X shirts. I've worn this one in a few reviews before. If you're unfamiliar with the band Static X, sort of kicked around in the mid '90s when they started, got their starting point. Really went over there and hit hard in the late '90s, early 2000s with their debut and seminal album Wisconsin Death Trip. Really became a rather big band for a while. Things started to fade out a little bit as far as the new metal scene started to kind of die down and stuff in a lot of bands. But sadly, the band wasn't able to really fully reemerge under its original leadership, that being of the original lead singer, Wayne Static. He passed away about 10 years ago at the time I'm doing this. But the rest of the members did sort of get back together, and then with Edsel Dope from the band Dope, he took up vocal responsibilities. They've continued on with the Static X name ever since. Some people, don't like this incarnation and feel it's disrespectful. I disagree personally, but, personal opinions and all that. I actually like him so much. I've seen him perform live a few times now. I actually have videos of said performances on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're an incredible band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Redemption review, eh? So yeah, every now and again, I'll review something, and I won't like it very much, or I'll take issue for some reason, and I kind of wonder, is it because of the item itself, or is it because of the way it was prepared? And this was one of those items. It came out several months ago. I tried it. I was a little bit on it, but I also felt like maybe it just wasn't put together quite the right way. It ended up going out because it was a limited time item, but they recently brought it back, and I was like, all right, cool, opportunity. So what is it, folks? It happens to be, boom, it's from Taco Bell, and this is their Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme. Sure. Like I said, first time I had it, it was okay, but I wasn't that impressed. I want to believe in this, especially since they decided to bring it back. There's got to be something to it, right? So, let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this one, kind of and let's give it a go. Instantly, this is a better experience. Because here's the thing. The first time around that I had it, I honestly don't know if they put the damn Cheez-It stuff in there. Because, that's the whole catch of it. Is there's, a layer of, a big Cheez-It inside of it, right? And here, you can see that layer. First time I tried it, I was searching for it. I thought maybe it was ground up, with the beef or, something. I couldn't figure out what the hell. So, yeah, as it turns out, I think the first time around when I reviewed this, they just fucked up. But this time, okay, there we go. They actually did it properly. And I will say, it makes a noticeable difference. This incarnation of it is vastly superior than the original time that I tried it. I mean, it's worlds different. And I mean, again, it's because I guess presumably they just fucked up my order the first time. But no, this time around, I can see it. I can understand why they decided to bring it back. It does actually have a nice Cheez-It crunch. I like the textural element that it brings to the whole thing. And Taco Bell adding in snacks into their stuff isn't anything new. They've done it with like Fritos in the past, putting them in their burritos and stuff. So like, you know, there's a precedent there. I like the crunch that it gives it, and I do actually really like the Cheez-It flavor. You know, like, because I like Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are good. I don't eat them a lot, but, you know, every now and again. Get some white cheddar ones. Oh, those are damn good. Yeah, it gives it, I mean, I like a Crunchwrap Supreme every now and again. You know, not my go-to item for Taco Bell stuff, but, you know, it really does just kind of, in every essence, kind of gives it a little bit of elevation, you know. Not only are you getting just a better textural experience, because again, you've got the crunchiness from the Cheez-Its, but now you've got this extra sort of cheesiness to kind of bump everything up. About the only thing that it maybe loses a little bit is, you know, because obviously you have to accommodate the Cheez-It aspect, probably getting a little bit less of the beef, you know, to make that work, but you're certainly still getting enough of it. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's anything life-affirming or, you know, anything you need to run out and grab right this second, but, like, I can get it, and I like it. And outside of the Cheez-It aspect, it's a Taco Bell item. You got meat, you got cheese, you got lettuce, you got tomatoes. It's doing what it needs to do. Not bad, Taco Bell. Not bad. I'm glad I did the redemption review on this. Yeah, I think it all works together nicely. Like I said, I think the addition of the Cheez-It, I think it actually does work. And it doesn't entirely feel just like a gimmick for the sake of being a gimmick, you know? I can see there being, like, it has an actual added value to the overall eating experience. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I mean, I'm going to go with yes and yes, honestly. I think that, you know, like I said, for me personally, you know, the first time when I had it, it just seemed off, you know, because, like, why is this like a, you know, specialty item when it really didn't feel like much of anything? And, you know, I felt a little bit bad that I didn't get around to doing the redemption review the first time, but, like, I'd had people who told me, like, honestly, you know, it seems like your experience was pretty similar to what a lot of people had had, and I don't typically watch other reviewers, at least for items that I'm going to be reviewing, because I don't want their stuff to impact my thoughts. You know, but it's like, yeah, man, you know, like, I can see why this was a thing now, and I can see why people enjoyed it, and I honestly could see myself grabbing it again on occasion. By that same token, you could basically just take a, you know, Taco Bell burrito and stick some Cheez-Its in it and probably get effectively the same experience, but I don't mind this. It's fun and it's kitschy, and like I said, I do appreciate that it actually adds some value to the overall experience. If I'm recommending it, I mean, it's a limited time item, and, you know, contrary to my original review, there's some actual stuff there, you know? Again, I don't think it's anything you need to run out and grab. Like, I wouldn't say it's, you know, Taco Bell's best item or anything, but it's a little bit kitsch, it's a little bit fun, and then again, it also goes over there and actually adds something to the experience. So I think it's one of those things, if it's something that, you know, you wanted to try maybe the first time around, you missed it, or maybe you had it the first time, and maybe like me, your experience was a little bit for one reason or another, I'd say give it another shot, you know? Especially with it being a limited time thing. Enjoy it. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly Cheez-Its-tastic rest of your life. Because again, Cheez-Its are good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what food item would you like to see Taco Bell cram into one of their items, you know? Some sort of snack. I think Funyuns could work. I think Funyuns could work really well. Especially now you have the queso Funyuns. I mean, it just seems like, you know, there's like an aligning of planets here. Yeah, I think Funyuns could work. I mean, really any type of, like, you know, spicy chip or something could be a nice addition. You know, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. You know, or what, hey, you know, some other stuff. You know, what are some menu items that you'd like to see returned, since, you know, occasionally Taco Bell throws us a bone and actually brings one back. So, anyway,